Hey everyone, so welcome to video production. On week 4, we're going to discuss about mise en scène. So what is mise en scène? Mise en scène is actually a French word which pronounce mise en scène. So the purpose of mise en scène is setting up the whole look and feel of the film and how it affects the storyline of a production. So the focus of mise en scène is for the director to actually direct the viewer's eye into where they want them to see. Subconsciously, mise en scène is a tool to pass message, which provide the viewers to understand who is the character and also the information of the whole movie. So how does mise en scène being set up? We already staging the action, placing the stage, putting in the scene, and arrange the scene. So what is the elements of mise en scène? We have decor, actor, costume and makeup, lighting, color, and composition. So decor consists of setting, set dressing, and props. So setting is to represent time and place of this whole scene, whether it is indoor, outdoor, real place, set, or green screen. So now we go to set dressing. Set dressing is always the support objects that is not used by the actor. And then we have props, object that is used by the actor itself. So everything in the core, it provides information about that person or the subject that takes place. Also, it provides a reference point that allows us to learn more about the location and the related character. And we go to the artist. So artist is the most prominent component in film. The way they speak, the dialect, accents, vocabulary, and level of language provides additional information about the character itself. Therefore, it pictures who the character is. So we already talked about how they speak. Now we talk about movement of the actor. In film, movement of actor in moving screen, we call it as blocking. So all the movements and all the dancing moves is all being planned out by the director itself. Now we'll go types of artists. We have typecasting, impersonator, personality artists, and also method artists. Typecasting artists usually are the artists that plays the same main role. For example, Jim Carrey, who plays Riddler, the Mask. He plays such comical and also exaggerated artist. Now we'll go to the character. The character is almost the same as typecasting, but this time around they place the role of a supporting role. For example, Stan Lee always appeared in his Marvel's collection movies where he actually one of the supporting artists, but he plays the same role, same supporting role. And now we'll go to the impersonator. Okay, impersonator, it is more towards like an actor when they are acting on screen, they impersonate another person. But when they are off screen, they go back to themselves. So a good impersonator artist is equivalent to Meryl Streep, where she can actually brings out the character and immerse other people to believe in the character that she portrayed. And now we'll go to personality actor, where actors who always play as themselves. One of the examples is Woody Allen. One of the extreme artists is called method artist. The actor does not play the character because they become the character itself. However, it is actually temporary. One of the examples is Johnny Depp when he actually carried out the character of Jack Sparrow. He even wear Jack Sparrow clothes even though he went off screen. Now, we're gonna go for costume and makeup. Costume and makeup is more towards like dress itself, refine our picture of the character, job, behavior, status, and many other things about the character itself. And then we'll go to lighting. Lighting is helping the audience to understand further about the character, action, theme, and mood of the scene. There's dozens and hundreds and thousands of ways for you to do lighting, but the most basic lighting is the 3-point lighting, where it consists of key lighting, fill lighting, and backlighting. Key lighting is a main source of lighting. Fill lighting is to fill the shadow from the key light, and we have a backlight to actually separate the actor from the background. Another type of lighting is high key lighting. High key lighting is all about bright lighting, bright coloring. Most of it, the involvement of a very bright key light and a brighter fill light. Next, we have low key lighting, where it's all about dark and dim lighting. Low key and fill light, but has a very strong backlight. And then we have a hard lighting. Hard lighting is more towards Baroque kind of style. Therefore, it uses the chiaro oscuro, which is making the light to have a high contrast between the highlight and also shadows. So it is a very bright, harsh key light that gives the feeling of toughness and angular. And then the contrast of it, you have the soft lighting, where usually people use it to emphasize on the romantic feel, where the light diffuse and almost wrapping the objects and glow it. Next, we have ambient lighting. Ambient lighting is more towards to set the mood. Motivated lighting is more towards the lighting itself become the elements of the scene. On a contrast, we have unmotivated lighting, where it shapes the scene without being the elements of the scene. Then we'll go to color. Film start with black and white film. It is more towards play of a luminosity, where light and dark involvement. Further than that, we have tinting. Tinting is used early in movie eras, where the use of a color bathe the entire scene. Most common use of tinting is sepia, that give out a dusty look. We'll also have color grading, where the process of altering and also enhancing the color scene using photochemically, or now these days people use digitally. Usually in color grading, we adjust the brightness and contrast, saturation, and hue. And last but not least, in color, we have color palette. Color palette is a set of practical colors used to invoke emotion and direction of attention of the subject. And last but not least, we have composition. So composition in mise en scène is usually says the visual arrangement of objects, actor, and space within the frame. So usually in composition, the framing of the composition is partitioned in horizontally or vertically. When we talk about balance, it depends on the balance that the director wants to achieve. Symmetry balance, asymmetrical balance, and then we have loose framing. Loose framing is more towards negative space, and tight framing, which is more positive space. Then we have deep focus, which focus on the frontal, and shallow focus, which focus on the background. Later on, we have rack focus, which is switch from focus from front to back or back to front. Okay guys, that's it for this week. So please answer the quizzes